Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. Welcome to this weekly reading where I want to do a little bit of some BS detecting. That can be about something on the external part of your life or the internal part of your life. So if you don't have any BS to detect, this reading might not be for you. If you want to stick around and see if something lands for you, always happy to have you. So thank you. I want to let you know that as I was doing a little meditation before I turned the camera on, a little message popped through about making a choice for you came with a little bit of heartbreak. A sacred choice. It was something really important to you, but it also, the consequence of that choice, it was a little heartbreaking for you to have to make that choice. So if that fits for you, if that lands, if it helps, if it gives a little confirmation, then there you go. This is the Light Seers Tarot. I'm going to do a 4-card spread, and we're going to talk about each of those cards, and then I'll do a little clarification. So let's lay these cards out for the sign of Pisces. For the highest and best good of the sign of Pisces. We are still celebrating Aries in Aries season. So I hope it's been good for you as you we left your birthday in the past and now we're moving forward in the zodiacal wheel. First card out is the problem. Whatever could be the problem, we are seeing this 3 of Cups. And the 3 of Cups is all about celebration, getting together with friends, maybe doing a little bit too much socialization, too much happy hours, too much getting together and hanging out with your friends. Maybe your friends are taking up a little bit too much of your time. This is showing up as the problem. So ordinarily, this is a really good thing. But in this instance, it could be, kind of on the reverse. So maybe there's been an excess of that or too much of that. And what is the lie? The Chariot. This is moving on, moving forward, getting in your car and taking off and going and moving. Could be getting a new car. It's mobility. And there's a lie attached to that somewhere. There's a lie attached to, well, if I just move on, then everything will be fine. If I just move ahead, keep going, something along those lines is where there's a lie attached. When we clarify, we'll come back to that. The truth is the 5 of Swords. This is conflict. This is arguments, confrontations, not getting along with people, not seeing eye to eye with people, being stuck in your own head, maybe actually getting headaches, having the little voice in your head speak lies to you, tell you untruths, but just causing, discontent in a social environment. Could be a workplace, could be in your family, in your friend group, something like that. But there's this disharmonious. It's not harmonious. This 5 of Swords, this is what the truth is. The truth is that there's just not getting along going on somewhere in your life. And the solution is the Knight of Cups. Now, this is a romantic, tender, sweet, precious energy. This white horse, it's generally kind of perceived as like the prince showing up on their white horse to take you away from all your problems, to swoop you up in their arms and put you in a bubble bath and give you wine and strawberries dipped in chocolate. The Knight of Cups is just such a romantic energy. This is where the solution can be found, is in romantic energy. And if you don't have anyone to romance you, then you have to romance yourself. You have to take yourself out on dates. You have to feed yourself delicious food. You have to drink good wine. You have to put yourself to bed at a decent time, read your favorite books, watch your favorite movies. Knight of Cups is just celebrating you and who you are. So if this is any consolation as a solution for whatever's going on, then I would take that to heart. I love the colors that are here in your reading, all these purples and pinks. The only one that's different is the Five of Swords. Let's clarify. I've got the Witch's Tarot over here. I'm going to put a couple of cards down on each of these to find out a little bit more of why these energies are present. Let's start back at the beginning with the Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups the problem? Ordinarily, Three of Cups is usually a really good thing, a really happy card. We've got the Four of Cups. And what else? For the sign of Pisces, the Nine of Wands. Something happened in your friend group. Something changed the dynamic. You feel like somebody hurt you. Somebody in your friend group, it has to do with your friends, your social group, somebody in a group that you belong to somehow, some way, coworkers, your outside of work friends, close family members, they hurt you. You've been wounded, and you are reevaluating the friend group, the social group, the coworkers, something like that. You're reevaluating. The problem is this group of friends or this particular social situation, there's been hurt, you've been wounded, and you are reevaluating how you're going to move forward. What's the lie? Why is the Chariot the lie? The lie is, just move ahead, move forward. It almost feels to me kind of like we're going to just brush things under the rug. We're going to pretend like that didn't happen. We're going to not mention it. We're just going to move forward. These two cards just jumped out all the way onto the floor, and I'm going to bring them in. Page of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. So the Page of Cups is definitely your energy. This is sweet and innocent. And the Knight of Pentacles is a slow mover. So somebody knew that the truth was going to take forever to get out. So their advice was, let's just keep moving. Let's just keep moving forward, move ahead. Like I said, let's brush things under the rug. Let's pretend like it didn't happen. And that was done to protect you or protect someone. But yeah, the truth coming out was going to take way too long. And so somebody decided, let's just go with move ahead, move forward. Let's brush something under the rug. The truth. Why is the Five of Swords the truth? The Five of Swords here is the truth because Eight of Pentacles, yeah, it's definitely work. And King of Pentacles, your boss. There is discontent, conflict, not getting along in your office because of your boss. And you're a hard worker, you're diligent, you're dedicated, you're loyal, and you're there. But there is conflict and lies have been spread. People are believing what somebody has said about you or about other people. But this King of Pentacles is responsible. Could be a Taurus, or it could just be a male figure in the workplace is controlling the narrative. What is the solution? The Romance Knight, the Knight of Cups. Why is the Knight of Cups the solution? The Knight of Cups is the solution because Six of Cups, And let's see, just one more. And the Nine of Pentacles. You are definitely destined to take care of yourself in this situation. This Nine of Pentacles is calling for independence and solo journey. And it doesn't mean that you're not in a partnership. Like I said, if you're married or with somebody and they treat you like a princess or a prince, that's awesome. But if you're not with anybody, and this Nine of Pentacles kind of indicates somebody is solo, and this Knight of Pentacles is just that romantic energy to treat yourself well. I'm talking like good chocolate, good wine, good food, like a nice steak, or whatever. There's so many different ways to look at this, but it really does also speak to your inner child. Six of Cups is here. So to be gentle and to be tender and to be sweet with the innermost vulnerable childlike part of yourself. Treat that little person or that special part of you really well. That's what the solution is. You need to be kind of wined and dined right now, Pisces. You definitely deserve it. I think you're dealing with something, it seems very toxic in your environment. And so you need to be really, really good to yourself. That's your solution. I want to thank you, Pisces. This is your reading, for being here. If you're a part of my YouTube community, I want to say thank you. I have hit the 100 subscriber mark, and that is because of you, and I'm so thankful and so grateful. If you are on TikTok, I'm over on TikTok as well. And if you're interested in a private personal reading, the details can be found in the description box below. And so until next week, I wish you the very best. Be blessed and be well.